Hello and welcome. I'm here at Restorative Health Care. My name is Tamie Yost, and this is Dr. Heather Wisniewski. Hello, Dr. Heather.
Hello, Tamie. How are you today? And I hope everyone is having a healthy, happy day today.
Doing great. Today's question from a patient is, what is cholesterol?
Cholesterol is a product that is produced by the liver that is essential for a lot of biological processes. It is comprised of LDL, or low-density lipid proteins, which is your bad cholesterol, and HDL, which is your high-density lipoproteins, which is your good cholesterol. The difference between the two is that your low density is very light and fluffy and sticky, and your high density is very hard and condensed, similar to a pinball, and has much more power behind its punch.
So basically when people are talking about being worried about their cholesterol, it's mostly worried about the bad cholesterol.
Correct. About the bad cholesterol, and what we really need to be worried about is the ratio of those two cholesterols versus the overall total of the cholesterol.
So let's say I need to raise my good cholesterol. How would I go about doing that?
One of the things you want to do in regards to that is watch your carbohydrate intake. A high carbohydrate diet is associated with a higher production of low density lipoprotein, or LDL cholesterol, or bad cholesterol. The reason being is that sugars, or carbohydrates, are the base product that eventually turn into cholesterol.
Are there foods that are best for that?
Any green vegetable is good for lowering your cholesterol, so if you want to eat foods. Also, oatmeal has plant sterols. Plant sterols are the hot thing that you'll see. It says this has plant sterols in a lot of marketing campaigns, because those actually tend to help with the production of HDL cholesterol and bringing down LDL cholesterol.
Okay. And now, are there some vitamins or supplements I could take to help out with my cholesterol?
Yes, if you wanted to lower your cholesterol, one of the best things is usually timed-release niacin, or a flushing niacin. Timed-release niacins usually do flush, it's just that they're giving you small dosages over a short period of time. The best time to take that is on an empty stomach before bed, which is 2 hours after eating. The reason being is that it's the niacin that actually converts LDL cholesterol to HDL cholesterol, and that process happens during the night when we're sleeping. It's part of the digestive processes that goes on during sleep.
Okay. Is there anything else about the supplements that I should be worried about with my cholesterol, or maybe talk about diet, perhaps? I've heard a lot about, I don't know, low-carb diets. Is that going to be a problem, eating more meat in my diet?
No, not at all. Meat can't turn into cholesterol. Meat can't make cholesterol. Meat is a protein. It's amino acids bases, and fats can't turn into cholesterol. That's why if you go through the oil aisle at the grocery store, it says, these are cholesterol-free. No oil has cholesterol, and our body does not have the enzymatic process or the ability to turn those items from their base component of oil and protein into cholesterol.
So it's not something I need to be worried about?
No. The bigger thing is your carbohydrate intake, your sugar intake, raw sugar intake, cookies, cakes, pies, all that stuff that people love to have in ice cream in the summer.
Usually I don't correlate the cholesterol with the cookies and the pies, but apparently I should be thinking about that a little more, instead of thinking about eggs and meat as a problem, because they're not a problem, right?
No. And eggs in particular, eggs are loaded with high-density lipoproteins, HDL, and again, we can't take cholesterol and turn it into our own cholesterol, and there is actually some research out there that demonstrates that eggs actually lower cholesterol. And if you look at the trend of heart disease and cardiovascular disease, it was at its lowest when we were eating eggs for breakfast, and has increased only with the advent of the high-carb diet.
Oh, very interesting. Is there anything else you'd like to tell people about cholesterol, Dr. Heather?
I think that's a good basic start, and any other further questions, come on in and we can talk about it in more detail.
Wonderful. Well, if you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call at Restorative Health Care and book an appointment with Dr. Heather. Thank you very much.